So this is the Sun Cryst.
King Wraithwall stood here. With this sword, he cut the Sun Cryst and took its power in his hand.
But you're going to use the sword to destroy the Sun Cryst. Aren't you, Ashe?
Don't interrupt me, Vaughn. You want revenge? You would have me use the stone? You would have me destroy the Empire? Is this my duty? Is this what you want? I cannot.
Why do you hesitate? Take what is yours. The Cryst is a blade. It was meant for you. Wield it. Avenge your father. Yes, it was I who wore Bashi's face, who cut down the life of Dalmasca. Lady Ashe, your father's murderer is here.
You and Rex!
I slew your king. I slew your country. Do these deeds not demand vengeance? Yes, good. Find your wrath. Take up your sword. Fight, and serve those who died before you.
A Judge Magister there was. 2 years passed. He took in his hand the Midlight Shard, stolen from Nabratia, and used it not knowing what he did. And Nabudis was blown away. Sid ordered this of him, to learn the Nethicite's true power. That man swore never to let such terrible power be used again. He forsook his Judaser's plate and his name.
Judge Sect.
It's been too long, Gabranth. Reach out your hand, Lady Ashe. But remember, that which you must grasp is something beyond revenge, something greater than despair. Something beyond our reach. Try as we might, Gabranth, history's chains bind us too tightly.
No, we cannot escape the past. This man is living proof. What is your past, daughter of Dalmasca? Did you not swear revenge? Do the dead not demand it?
Wrestler, my prince, our time was short. Yet I know this. You are not the kind to take base revenge! The Wrestler I knew is gone.
You are our saint, Occuria Benargan. You must use the Nephesite. You must be the one to straighten history's weave.
I am no false saint for you to use.
Ashe.
In all Dalmasca's long history, not once did we rely on the Dusk Shard. Our people resolved never to use it, though their need might be dire. That was the Dalmasca I wanted back. To use the stone now would be to betray that. I will destroy the Sun Cryst. I will discard the stone.
You claim no need of power? What of your broken kingdom's shame? The dead demand justice!
You're wrong.
Huh?
What would change? I can't help my brother now. My brother's gone. He's dead.
Even with power, we cannot change what is past. What is done, is done.
Yet without power, what future can you claim? What good a kingdom you cannot defend?
Then I will defend Queen and Kingdom both.
Ha! Defend? You? You who failed Landis and Dalmasca. What can shame hope to keep safe? Your shield is shattered. Your oaths poison those you would protect.
Alright, about time. Please tell me this is a one-on-one. Oh man. I wanted this to be a one-on-one boss battle between Ashe and Gabranth. That would have been amazing. I was just about to say that I feel like Ashe should have been in this scene. I mean, Gabranth is there. He's just announced to everyone that he wore Ashe's face when he murdered Ashe's father, all that kind of shit, and Ashe said nothing the entire scene. But at least he kind of came in at the end there. But this should have been like a Kimari style, like, singular battle. That would have been really fun. Okay, same procedures as always. I guess we kind of need Ashe in the front line here. It's a shame we can't get rid of Redis, aka Judge Zect. So we've revealed something about his past as well. I guess, did Balthier know that he was Judge Zect, I wonder? He probably did. Let me just figure out his elemental weakness and then we'll swap Ashe back in, I think. We'll keep our double healers so we don't get too excited. Alright, bit of shield action there. Fran isn't attacking at all here. So he doesn't have a weakness against any of those. I think we'll just go sheer physical brute force abuse here and see how that does for us. I think we'll leave. Ashe in charge here. Wow. Immune to slow. Then just take some abuse. Can't block all of us.
Hear me, Ashe. Do not think killing the Kingslayer will win you back your honor. When you abandoned home and kin, your name was forever stained with blood.
Aye. This stain is mine to bear, but I will bear it willingly, knowing that I did all that I could for hope.
Preen and strut as you like. In the end, we are the same. Bloodthirsting carrion birds. hell-bent on revenge.
Magic shield. I didn't even get to see that. Okay. Again, especially after a scene like that, this really should have been Barsh versus Gabranth. But they pretty much summed up the kind of philosophy of what's going on here. It's not all about honor and revenge.
So you, too, would leave your debts unpaid.
Enough of this! I can bear no more. You disappoint me, Gabranth.
What?
He trusted you. When you bared steel against the princess, you forswore your obligations to your emperor. You shame yourself and make mockery of Lord Lars's trust. You are unfit to serve him as sword or shield, and so I release you from that service. Your presence is neither required nor welcome. Gabranth!
You were only a tool of this Venar.
How quaint. We are allies. The Ocurria give men power as a master feeds his dog. It is meant to tame us. How well you've resisted their wile. By turning your back on their stones, you give us free hand to write our own history.
And at what price? Dalmasca's freedom for your nethicite? I shall not suffer you to have it. The Sun Cryst be damned!
Oh, be sure that it is! For what other purpose do you think you've brought us here? But, my lady, I would have you stay your Occurian sword. The Sun Cryst is glutted with mist, and so precious a thing must not be squandered. Let us use the stone! Finish this for now! Shards of Nephesite, cocoon of the Sun Cryst, spill forth your mist upon this evil east. Let sea and sky be awash in it, that Bahamut may come and drink his fill. And lo, how brightly burned their lanthorn! Casts it back the shadow of Occurian design, testament that man's history shall be his alone!
You made your nethicite for this. You mimic the Occuria stone for what? To become a god yourself?
On whose shoulders better to stand than those of the would-be gods? Ah, such high hopes I once had, but you ran and they with you. Alas, the hour of your return is late. Come, Famfrit, revel in the glory of my triumph!
Alright, back to back boss battles. Damn. Sid just went total crazy mode. But he's going to get crushed one way or another unless something really drastic happens. We'll let Balthea be a part of this battle. Have him steal from his dad. I'm sure he used to back in the day.
No pity from me! Stand and fight!
Damn, son, this dude is crazy, man. It's legitimately crazy. Ketu board. I have no idea what that is, but we'll find out another time. Slow missed. I don't even need to do anything here. Unless he's got some more tricks up his sleeve, it's going to end.
Behold the manufactured Nethicite, the fruit of our power and knowledge. See what the Stone of Man is capable of. Witness its power with your own eyes. Famfrit, to me!
Wait, this is an Esper, isn't it? He's going to fight with an Esper. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, this is cool. Alright, this boss battle, they've just stepped up a notch here. Again, let's begin with... I'm so happy that something like this happened, otherwise I was going to be like, for fuck's sake, it's going to be 2 or 3 ridiculously easy boss battles in a row. Now, problem is I can't dispel with Walkthroughs. It's going to have to be a moat. Although, there we go. I wonder to what extent Famfrit is going to heal. Oh, he's immune to... Shit. Okay, it's going to have to be Famfrit first. Now, does Famfrit count as a flyer? He does not. What? Wait. Are they both immune at this stage? It's immune to something. I think it's immune to Barsh's weapon. Let's change this to a non-elemental one. Who else is in my party? Oh yeah, okay. Slow is just missing. Let's just keep attacking here. We're wearing him down. Let's get Penelo to fire off the Dispel whenever it's needed. There we go. Is it worth trying to steal from Famfrit, I wonder? Let's go for it. Aquarius gem. Okay, nothing too interesting. Silence. Not a big deal. Where's that Dispel coming? There it is. You dream of death! It's got such an interesting, like, pacing cadence. It's pretty unique. That looks a pretty beastly attack. But it's just not doing the damage needed to really trouble me at this point. I mean, how much? I mean, it did like 800-900 damage. I've got Protect, it's probably why. It's about to die. There we go. You're all on your own, son. What is it with these bad guys and having the right idea but kind of just going overboard? Like, he's still immune to physical damage. Oh, he's no longer immune, okay. I was going to say.
No pity from me!
Yeah, we've already seen this one. So yeah, the idea of kind of claiming history back and having humans, you know, decide their own history, their own fate, free from the gods and all that business. But you know, of course, he has to take it too far, as all villainous madmen do. Let me just do a quickening. I'll start with the smaller one. I think that might be more beneficial, actually.
I never miss.
I never miss. Oh, really? I haven't gotten a good quickening chain for like 3 or 4 attempts here. I want to get a good one.
Here goes.
There we go. That's not too bad a result. Although I kind of need a mischarge. Hopefully I get one soon.
I got it.
Still though, these are just singles and on mischarges, so I feel like this ain't gonna happen.
I got it.
Nope. I think my record remains 10, I think, so far. Yeah, I've got a lot of low level ones there. But he's dead. Whoa, so we just got Famfrit like that as well. Famfrit barely did anything. The darkening cloud. So what now?
Let him by, Fena. It is done. How I have enjoyed these 6 years.
The pleasure was all mine.
Was there no other way? Spend your pity elsewhere. If you are so set on running, hadn't you best be off, fool of a pirate?
Fran? Fran! The mist burns to bursting. It beats. The cocoon. The Sun Cryst bursts. You must run as far as you can.
Easy, Fran.
Hadn't you best be off? That's what a sky pirate does. You fly, don't you?
I suppose you'd better hang on then.
Ashe! The sword! We have to stop it!
You must quit this place. It's reacting. I've not seen its like before. Nay, never this large. Never such threat impendent. For Nabudis.
Redis!
Redis, no!
I, Judge Magister, condemn you to oblivion!
Redis.
Wait, what the hell? Those guys were like a few meters behind him. Whatever killed Redis, if it was an explosion, should have killed them as well. What? I mean, that was a badass way to die. He had a good little cameo in the story, but really? They just skipped that whole bit where he died? I guess they didn't want us to know the logistics of how that would have worked. Just give us a bright, flashing white light, even though they're all in the same room, but only have Redis die and everyone else escape. That makes sense. Okay, so I guess there is one final frontier left to go. We've destroyed the Sun Cryst. All we have left is Vane, the Empire, and the Ocurria. Blast the sea, blast the waves, blast it all. I don't believe he's gone. He's Redis. How could he die? Hadn't you noticed? He'd been searching for a place to die all along. Lord Redis weren't the sort of man to run away from his problems by dying. He weren't. How could he abandon this town? You'd have him regret passing? You'd have him suffer and wail for eternity? That's not what I meant. No, if he's gone, then he should rest in peace. Gods know, he deserves it. Then let him. If you've the time to mourn and curse him, then you've certainly time to carry on what he started. If you don't wish an eternity of regret on him, then let's do our part here, and know he's watching over us, satisfied. Satisfied? Redis? We'd be lucky if we earned a not disappointed from him, but I suppose everything depends on us now. Us, and Varn's crew. Ah, since when have you trusted that lot with more than swabbing the deck? I wasn't blind. I saw the faith that Redis had in them. I'm sure they'll discover what it is they need to do in short time. Speaking of which, did you tell them about our guest? They should be meeting up at the manse as we speak. Who was that odd fellow anyway?